All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Dominopoulos, and today's video is going to be about the Famine Saga. That's the rogue part. We're going to go get our apocalypse. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you like my stuff. The whole idea here, if you're following along with the journey with me, I showed you how to get a 3-star horseman, all the horsemen at 3 stars, building no scourge teams, and we're going to now use those 3-star horsemen to go get ourselves an apocalypse. Right now, we're going to be going in for the baby apocalypse with 3-star horsemen. So let me pull up the video and we'll get right into it. We'll talk along the way. So we got the video up, and let's go ahead and hit play. So this is the heroic part. You can get in here at G15, but we're going to take them in at G16 because you can't get Apocalypse until G16 anyway. So why? I don't, I don't care about the horsemen. You can see how much I care about them. I got them at 3 stars. We'll eventually come back later and get more stars on them. But for now, we're trying to save your resources. No scourge teams needed. So we're going to hide that 3-star one over there, and we're going to use our extreme. So we're going to use our raid team. And that's the whole idea of all this stuff. We're going to be using our raid teams and our arena teams to get through this whole entire thing. We're not going to be building any characters that you aren't not using in your core gameplay for your raid, for your arena, and now Battle World, which is basically your raid teams, until they start selling us new stuff. But these mutant sections with Archangel and Rogue come fairly easy because we get to use our extreme. So we're going to stun the Kestrel right off the bat. And if you got an Old Man Logan, put him in here and hit auto. So you can get an Old Man Logan very early doing one node. There's a trick to it. You can see the videos out there. It didn't time out right with this account. He's not a permanent character yet. Once he does, just get Old Man Logan and hit auto. But for now, we got to use our extreme. And good thing is it's not that difficult. It's really not. And we get to use the characters that we're using in raid. We're going to be building these characters anyway, so you don't have to build. And if you follow my videos for the 3-star horseman, you get your 3-star horseman without building any of the scourge teams, so you don't have to waste resources on that. And now we didn't waste resources on anything. We can go get ourselves an apocalypse. So first node, I'm kind of talking through it because again, the first nodes in these are pretty much the easiest. You got to control the Viv. Can be an issue there, so I put the ability block on her, and then we got to get the Phoenix. And that's pretty much it. But this first node, we're just going to walk on through. Again, we waited until we're G16 because we can't get Apocalypse yet anyway. All these sagas do is give you the awakened abilities for the horsemen, and we're just, really shouldn't be focused on building stuff outside of your core to jack up your horsemen now. If you want to get them later, when your account's a little bit bigger, we'll go back and get more stars on them. I'll show you guys how to get a 7 later, just using the stuff that we got, not building stuff for them. So, first node down. It gets a little bit more challenging as you move in. There's a couple priority targets, but again, with this one, it's 3 yellow horsemen, and we're going to walk right through this, and we're going to go get our apocalypse with this 3 yellow horsemen. I already got them. I'm just working through all the footage now. And making the videos. Depending on when you're watching this, the other videos might be out. But yeah, we're able to get an apocalypse with the 3 yellow horsemen, and we're going to try to get a 7 yellow apocalypse, a big boy apocalypse, with these same 3 yellow horsemen. And as soon as I get that footage, I'll put it out for you guys. So it was a little challenging in the APOC saga, but just a little, And that's something okay, so stun the Cape Bishop. Cape Bishop can be annoying. Let me talk about these nodes a little bit. That Echo can be annoying. It retaliates, and those troopers can be annoying too. I'm going to try to ability block the Cap Sam because I don't want him doing a speed up, but it doesn't land because he's got deflex. So I go for the damage here. I didn't even really care about getting the stun over there. I just wanted some AoE damage out of that. And I really don't want her taunting being as small as she is, but because we're trying to 3-star these nodes. But and again, with that, I didn't need to try to put the ability block on Cape Bishop there. You use Gambit's special because it provides speed up for the whole team. So don't feel bad about using it on him and wasting one of the charges on an ability block that you don't even want to drop. The speed up is just as important, if not more important. Now everybody's stacked up with speed up, so you don't have to worry about it as much. But getting that initial one, just do it. Even if you're wasting the ability block, it's fine. And we're pretty much in control here. You can see this team. It's not a mega team. The Forge is a 7 red. I think the Gambit's a 5 or 6. Nightcrawler is only a 5. So these aren't like maxed out characters, but these are characters you're usually building anyway for raid. Get the Shang-Chi, get the so we got the Disrupt up on Miss Marvel, so she's really not an issue. Even though I went right for her, but nobody is an issue on this node. We're through it. Again, we're using our raid teams and 3 yellow horsemen, and we're going to go get ourselves an apocalypse. We're not wasting resources on anything. We're min-maxing. Let's do this. Got to remember to edit these loading screens next time. I only did the intro loading screens on this video. These exiting ones. It's 10 seconds of my life that I'm never getting back. Sorry. We'll edit those moving forward. We're learning things. We're still learning things. Still learning how to do this. Again, we're going right back in. Look at that. Magic. Alright, so when I see an Icarus up there, I'm assuming that his Xerxes is going to drop. Whenever you see one without the other, you're assuming later on the node, one of them is going to drop, so I want them dead as soon as possible. I don't actually remember if one does drop here or not, but that is the general consensus. And then go after ability block on the Phyla, because you don't want Phyla clearing all the debuffs. She's going to use her special first, and that's going to clear everything on everybody. So ability block, do it on Fury, even though he's going to ult first and just drop minions. We're also getting the speed up. That's the idea. We're going to get that speed up. We're going to go right in the middle, because Forge does great damage for someone who's a support character. And we're going to ult yet. Yeah, might as well. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then Icarus is back in business. And look at that. We don't see his Xerxes, so... Again, I'm still focusing on him, thinking that Xerxes is coming, and yet she did not. So Taskmaster, you don't want him going. He's going to ult first turn, try to put blinds to everybody. We got so many dodges out there, it probably wouldn't be an issue, but you got to get Maw here. Or we could just wipe people out with this team, because this team is so amazing. This team does really well in the APOC part. The APOC Saga itself, when you're going to unlock him. I think maybe I had to restart one node one time out of all the nodes that Extreme covers. So, yeah. Yep, good team, build them up. They're still in the raid meta. And even when they come out, it's still going to be a decent team. But when it does get replaced, I'll re-roll a new account and show you guys the new way. So, this works for now. Very well. Yep. Editing. Gotta work on that editing. Alright, we're almost through. This is going to be a quick video because of how good this team is and how fast they go through. If you watched my Morgan Le Fay one, you could see takes a little bit longer to get through those nodes, especially with the setup that I used. When you watch the Red Hulk one, Node 4 is a pain in the butt for me. I did not use Hive Mind on that one, but alright, Long Shot and Shatterstar. I'm probably going to take out... No, I went right in for the Strange and just flat out killed him. That's not a rework Strange, that's an old school one. The Wong's an issue here. Alright, so good. I went after the Wong, got the ability block on him, so he's not going to do the taunt. And I probably should be taking out Long Shot, because there's probably going to be a Shatterstar that's going to drop, and you don't want them getting their speed bar going. But I guess it's not an issue because he's a mush. Goodbye, mush. Don't care about the ability block, got the speed up. Here comes the cloak. There's no dagger, so we're good. I guess Deathpool could be a little bit annoying, but again, you can see how well this team handles this node. Oh, another Long Shot dropped and no Shatterstar. Alright, yeah. You don't have to worry about saving too many cooldowns on this. I always save Nightcrawler's ult all the way through just because of what it does to a wave. And again, this is a 5 red Nightcrawler. I'm not using my Crucible credits to farm him up. 5 is what I've gotten naturally. And they'll keep giving you some shards at a time. I'm not wasting those Crucible credits. Not that it's a waste on him. He's a great character, but I'm just letting... if you've watched some of my videos, I talk about about farming characters up, and the older stuff just happens naturally through mega orbs and premium orbs and all the events. And any times they rework players, they gave us all the Agatha and the Moon Knights and the Lady Death Strikes and the Scientist Supreme. So eventually they're either going to give it to us and they're going to crawl their way up. To me, there's not much of a difference between a 6 and a 7. There's a big difference between 3 diamonds on somebody and a 6. So that is something to take into consideration. But right now, I don't even have my start tech up on this account. I think I'm at like 12% start tech, and I think max is 25%. So these characters are missing 11, 12% of their potential power at this level as well. So your results might vary depending on your start tech level. All right, so Stun Red Hulk. I think that's an obvious one, and then She-Hulk's got to die, and then Brawn's got to die, and then Lady Deathstrike's got to die, and Madeline Pryor's got to die. There's so many things that need to die. But Red Hulk's got to go. That's numero uno, is Red Hulk. And Stunning She-Hulk actually also stops her from getting charges. Once she gets 4 charges or 5 charges, she throws everything back at you and everyone off of Gamma, so she would take that stun off of Red Hulk. We don't want that. Should be going after Red Hulk. Yep, there we go. Take your time. Take your time. No, not throw him yet. All right. Well, I still got to go. Do I use the ult? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. And again, if you got a bigger Nightcrawler, you're gonna crush right through it. You can see how easy it is to get through these nodes. And the good thing is we're doing it with what characters we're supposed to be building. We're doing it with our raid characters. We didn't have to do anything, and we're doing it with a 3 yellow horseman who's performing quite well. Rogue, eventually you're going to want more shards on. She is useful in things, in Crucible. All right, so the Emma had to go, and she's pretty much done already. There's not much to talk about here. Just use your extreme and rock on. And we're going to be using these same characters in the APOC Saga Part 2. Just don't build up Cyclops. Don't waste your time on Cyclops. He eventually gets replaced with Old Man Logan on this team for raids as well. So don't even really bother with him. Don't waste your time. Is that it? And we did it. So that's it. We're 3 yellow horsemen. Descriptions, links in the descriptions, then how to get your 3 yellow rogue down below. And as always, love you guys. I'm out.